with you. I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you. I can't be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up through the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you. With you, I love the way that you love me today. Let's run up through the fields where the sun shines and gleams. With you, I wanna stay with you. It's been so cold since you have been gone. Like I was told, like I was told, you're the only one. I can't be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up to the dreams where the skies are so clear. I hope you don't mind if I say that I love you, 'cause there's so many ways that I want to carve out our names, board a last minute plane, just us two. We can chase the sun as it sets in the mountains, find luck like a bet in Greek fountains, or lay lazy in bed with your head on my chest. I hope you don't mind if I say that I love you. Every day another high too, 'cause you know I do, I do, I do. I hope you can hear every note that my heart sings, like a choir of bells, how they all ring. Oh, can't you tell, neath the timpani swells and heartstrings, there's a place deep in our hearts where it matters. We can stay there forever and after, written in stars right above where we are. I hope you don't mind if I say that I love you. Every day another high do, 'cause you know I do, I do, I do. Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So come, my darling, let me tell you, we can follow the sun and leave the rain for somebody else. Let's help ourselves, leave our troubles on the shelf. Don't you worry, we're gonna find all we need in our sunset paradise. Sidewalks and the highways, they will turn into dust as Mother Nature covers over every street we take and lead the way for somebody else to help themselves, leave their troubles on the shelf. So don't you worry,
떼볼까?
이거.
그래.
이거 전부다.
전부 다?
오, 여기는 나머지.
음악이리. 이건 찍찍찍, 찍찍이.